Ooh la la la, it's the way that we rock when we doing our thing. Ooh la la la, it's the... Hey everyone, welcome back to What's Happening. So on Saturday night on Love and Mayor Huntsville, we got a chance to see Miss Vanessa, Melody's mom, and it had been quite a while since we had seen her on our screen, so it was just nice to see her face. But they showed her coming to visit Melody, and Melody shared with her at that time that she had received the paperwork from the probate court to let her know whether or not the application she filled out to change her last name was accepted. So let's roll back to Saturday night to take a listen to some of that conversation between the two of them.
So I filled out all my paperwork, for my name change. I checked my mailbox the other day and I actually received my letter from the probate court, but I haven't opened it yet.
I can't believe you haven't opened it yet.
When I saw it in
so
my
you don't
mailbox.
officially know yet if they accepted the name change or not?
Well, So you want to open it?
Yeah.
I had a lot of hopes and dreams when it came to the last name Holt and me taking on that name and me, becoming a part of that family and building a family with someone who I love dearly, right? But keeping all of us together under the same roof with the same last name. Like, I went through a lot at the hands of someone else who was closest to me. And so sometimes, though, you just throw in the white towel and you give up on the fight and you say no more, enough is enough. And that's what happened.
Now, during this process, while Melody was reading the letter to her mother, the show showed some flashbacks of Melody and Martell, where they were talking about Holt and Holt, who built it. Melody said, "We did." And they briefly talked about their property preservation business. And during that process, they showed the scene where the two of them were discussing, how to divide, I guess, up like their properties and their businesses. And Martell was basically saying that all the time and energy and effort that he and her put into building her brand, he basically wanted to get, I think he said 50% at that time. So after all of that, Melody did reveal that they had accepted her name change. And Miss Vanessa got a little emotional. She hugged Mel and she shed a little tear. And I could see, how emotional that would be as a mother when you have watched your child go through highs and lows and just dealing with all that she had to deal with this man. But this video of the clip of them was shared on social media, and Melody's makeup artist, one of her makeup artists, Jay, he commented and he said, "I ain't gonna lie, these throwback scenes made me feel sad for both Mel and Martell. When I met them, they seemed so perfect for each other. I guess all good things come to an end." And he went on to say, "I love me some," and he tagged Miss Vanessa, Melody's mom. Someone else commented, "Me too, that woman is a real one. I'm so happy she's on our screen." And I gotta say, I love it when I see Miss Vanessa. She just has this very calming demeanor about her, and it's very motherly, and I love to see the interactions that she has with Melody. It's always very positive. She always gives really good advice as a mom. But now, under this particular post, of course, you got people who always want to say something negative. One person commented and said, "I'm so sick of her acting like she's the only person to be cheated on and get divorced. This ish happens every day. Move in silence and do you. All this extra stuff is ridiculous. And don't come at me with the BS. I said what I said, and all you male fans can keep it moving." Like, this is probably one of the most ridiculous comments I've ever seen. One, where does Melody ever act as if she's the only one that's been cheated on and divorced? I don't think I've ever seen that. And two, yes, we know that this has happened to thousands of women, but thousands of women's stories are not played out on a national television show, and also not always played out on social media. And sometimes I wonder, do people actually think before they type this stuff? But anyway, someone else said, y'all really hate when someone excels instead of being sad or miserable. If she want to have a name change celebration to close out a bad chapter in her life, so what? She's on a show to show her life. What else you want her to be doing? And someone else said, not a male fan, but did she say she was the only one? Laughing out loud. It's her job. She's on a TV show. Now, if she didn't share anything about her life, they would be complaining about that. It's like, you complain when she shares, you complain when she doesn't share. Another person commented, though, that this was such a touching mother-daughter scene. They said, had me in tears. I just love how Mama Van supports her daughter in business and in life. She's the positive and classy example of a Black mother that we need to see. And both queens exude the essence of natural beauty and self-confidence with no makeup. And I gotta agree, that scene was very touching, just to see the two of them embrace at the end. I think that's the part that got me. But as far as Melody's name change celebration, all of this stuff has already occurred. And, you know, Mel's friend, Miss Shanita, Dr. Shanita Foster, she let us know that it was absolutely fabulous. So hopefully we'll get to see that air out in the next episode or so. But sound off in the comments below, you guys. Let us know your thoughts about all of this. And as always, I thank you all for watching and listening. And I'll talk to you in the next video. Please give this one a thumbs up and be sure to hit the notification bell so you never miss an update from what's happening.